this is Freya with another singing tip. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I want to help you with your vocal warm-ups, and for that I come up with a vocal warm-up checklist. So if you don't want to miss it, please stay tuned. I already made a few videos about vocal warm-ups because they are so important. I put one out for a basic vocal warm-up, for advanced, but I want to give you more like of a checklist style warm-up because everybody's voice is different. Now there may be some elements that are the same, but it gives you a better idea of the form that a warm-up should have and the elements that it should consist of. So here we go. Now this is the list that I've come up with, and you can download this on my blog, freyasingingtips.com. I will put the link below, and you can download this for free for your own use. And what I've done here, I've laminated it because I'm just gonna give it to all of my students too. I think it's very helpful. So let's go through those points. Number one depends on what time of the day it is and what you've done before. So if your body feels really stiff and not well circulated, if you've just gotten up or you've not really done anything physical, it's a really good idea to have a basic body warm-up. This could consist of some stretches and a little bit of just to get your blood flow going. And while I've never been a friend of, I don't know, stretching your shoulders, rolling your shoulders, for me, rolling my shoulders puts more tension on them than it does anything else. You just have to find out for yourself what gets your body going without building up tension. So you have a relaxed body to start with, but also one that's not all stiff. Number two, start with your low voice. Now the most important thing is to start lower and softer. What I always do is I just start humming a little bit, anything that's low intensity. For example, do an exercise like this. Just try to go as low as you can. Do it very low intensity, low volume, and very relaxed voice. Don't think about registers too much. Just don't have a very tight vocal cord closure yet. Just do it in a very relaxed way. Just to kind of get your vocal cords vibrating, and if there's any phlegm or mucus, it'll kind of just vibrate that away by just awakening your vocal cords and getting the circulation going. Third, you will move up to your middle voice. Go from the low voice to the middle voice, still on low intensity, low volume, with not so much vocal cord closure yet. Very relaxed. Don't think about registers yet. Very relaxed. You can do it on a hum or start opening vowels, like so. Ya, ya. Very relaxed, very easy. The thing is, everything up to this point should feel very easygoing. You need to kind of please your voice. You kind of pamper it. It's kind of like, okay, dear voice, wake up and do what you love doing most. Number four, now you can move into a more chesty register, which means there's more vocal cord closure. You bring them together more. There's a little bit more tension. For example, ya, 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 ya. Go from the middle to the low end of your voice. Ya, 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 ya. And so on and so on. From the middle to the bottom. Don't go up yet and don't go fast yet. Go slow, go with open vowels, very controlled. Number five, now let's turn up the intensity just a little bit. Go from the middle to the top in a more chesty register. Ya, ya, or muy, 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 mi, muy, 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 mi. The most important thing is don't do very fast moving stuff yet. That comes later, and that's for support and accuracy. Now as you start feeling your vocal cords get more flexible and a little bit more circulated, you can increase the intensity and do faster moving exercises. Ya, 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 and so on and so on. Number 6, now before we go on to the really high belting stuff, let's do some breathiness. Now the reason why I don't like to do real breathy sound in the very beginning is just because your vocal cords aren't warmed up and there's not a lot of circulation, and you tend to put too much pressure on, which could hurt your vocal cords or make you a little bit raspy. So I do this after the vocal cords are a little bit warmed up. Now you can do the falsetto and the breathiness and something really soft with little vocal cord closure but higher intensity. And so on. Ya 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 ya, ya 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 ya, ya 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 ya, ya 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 ya. So increase the intensity and practice your falsetto on the top, or also even breathy sound when it goes a little bit lower. Number 7, finally we have arrived at the middle to high belting. Now you go to your top intensity. Like, go to the limit. Like on the bottom you went to the limit, also go to the limit on the top notes. Now my rule is always try to sing 1 or 2 half steps higher in your warm-ups than you need to in your songs, because if you try to push your voice in the warm-ups while you are really just concentrating on the technique, your chances are so much better whenever you sing your songs to get that pitch that's just a little bit lower than you did it in the exercises without having to think about the technique so incredibly, tensed up. And the worst thing is when you know a really high, hard pitch is coming up and you're anticipating it, that's almost guaranteed to not work then. It's like, okay, now comes the high pitch. Ah! Oh, and then it cracks. Just try to be a little bit more relaxed as you approach that high pitch. Now, I would do some exercises like that aren't too much singing yet. I would be like doing the yelling, the man, or yeah, or yes, 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 oh, oh, oh. So first of all, do it kind of like in a slide down motion. That way you don't kind of like just hang on that pitch yet. And then slowly, we'll come to that, extend the duration of those high belted pitches. Number 8, even if you think you may not need it, do practice your head voice. It gives your vocal cords more flexibility because there's different muscles and different parts of your vocal cords involved in making that register work. So do your head voice. It'll help you on your bottom and even in your belting. I, for example, love to do the E. Even though some people may think it's hard, it's great for singing head voice. You could also do some non-singing exercises like do the siren. Ooh, hello, 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 hello. Just do your head voice and play around with it a little bit, and you will notice that your voice is so much better warmed up if you do the head voice. Number 9, and now it gets a little bit more demanding. Do register changes. For example, go from chest voice to head voice and back. Ya, 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 ya. Or even try to stay on one pitch and change from chest register to head voice. Ya. That's an awesome exercise. It's so hard, but it's an awesome exercise to feel the difference and to gain a little bit of agility in your voice. Chest to falsetto. Yahoo, 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 yahoo. Just anything that could come up in a song with register changes that go like suddenly and very quickly, try to do it, or even from low to high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just try to do anything that has quick changes involved. It'll make your vocal cords more pliable and more agile. Now do some fast moving pitches. It will really help you. And I can only stress here how important that is to do those faster moving pitches for singing clean. It'll help you for your support and just for better control. For example, do a scale up or do a scale down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You will probably realize that it's not that easy to be really clean. Yeah, yeah. Not that easy, but it's awesome exercises. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Now, optionally, what you could do at the end of your really complete and comprehensive vocal warm-up would be very long sustained high pitches, just to increase your strength and stamina. Yeah! Even experiment while you're doing the long one. I tried to do that now. Try to experiment with a placement, more in your throat, more up, more, try to experiment with shapes, with resonating space. It's so much fun actually, and it makes you realize where the tone sounds the best. Also, it helps you economize your airflow, because when you try to sing very, very long and high pitches, you have to really concentrate on economizing, and it will really help you on any songs that you are singing that have really long passages. Even if it's not just one long pitch, but it's a phrase, it'll really help you. Now, another thing you could do is volume changes on one pitch. That's the hardest thing ever. Like, for example, start the pitch loud and then get as soft as you can, or vice versa, start as soft as you can and then get as loud as you can. Because the placement changes with the volume, and sometimes there are songs where you need that, so it's a really good thing to practice. And with that workout right now, it's a real vocal workout. This is really complete and comprehensive, and if you do this on a regular basis, I promise you, I'm absolutely certain that you will see your voice make huge leaps. So I just really wanted to help you gain a better understanding of what the voice needs in order to be warmed up, first of all, and also to get more agile, to be more flexible, and just to increase your abilities. And I think it's even kind of fun when you do that. You could also add whistle register. Just if you do work on it, which is awesome, add that to your list and just do a few exercises like I showed you in my whistle register video. Just add that, and you will see if you do that on a regular basis, you will really notice some change in your voice, even in your middle voice. So I hope you will try out this vocal warm-up and also download the checklist. I have the link below. It's free to download, and I hope it helps you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Also let me know what else you'd like me to make a video on. I'm always glad for all of your suggestions, and I'm always happy if I can help somebody. Also, check out my Periscopes. I'm pretty much on Periscope every day from Monday through Friday. First of all, singing a song, and second of all, talking about an issue that has to do with singing and singers. So do check out my Periscopes. You can find me there at Musical Freya. I will also link it up below. You have a wonderful day, and don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye!